is TJ with Robinhood Coins, and today I'm hunting through $1,100 worth of dollar coins. And looking at the ends, we already have an NIFC, it's a 2005 Sacagawea, and we have a foreign coin, so that'll be interesting to find. As far as the album goes, I'll be looking to see if I can fill some of these holes in my Susan B. Anthony album. I'm missing the 1979 S-Proof Type 2, the 1980 S-Proof, and the 1981 is an NIFC year, so I am missing the Denver, San Francisco, and San Francisco proof of that year. The small dollar coins have a lot of errors to look for, so this book, Strike It Rich with Pocket Change, is very useful. I put a link in the video description below in case you'd like to purchase it. So we'll be looking for proof coins, error coins, NIFC, anything to add to our collection, and hopefully we find something really good for the Robinhood Coins giveaway for this video. As always, to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is comment on the video and we'll use a random comment picker to pick the winner. So with that, let's get into the customer wrapped rolls first. At the very end of roll number 2, and we have our first find. It is a William McKinley, which is an NIFC year. It's a 2013, and let's see if we can see that mint mark right there. It's a Philadelphia. Very cool. First NIFC on the board, and we know we have that NIFC ender as well. And roll number 3, about halfway through, is going to give us another NIFC. This is a John F. Kennedy, and let's see if we can't, looks like we got 2015 Philadelphia right there. This is roll number 4, and again, it was the very last coin, and we have another NIFC. This time it is a Ronald Reagan, and this is 2016, I believe. Yep, right there, 2016, and it's a Denver. This is cool. I'm working on roll number 6, and it was a bank wrapped roll, but it had been opened and then re-shut. So it looked like it was kind of a customer wrapped roll. And it's going to be hard to show you, but this looks like all 2000 Denver uncirculated condition Sacagaweas. Just super, super nice. So here's that roll of 2000 Denver, and as you can see, these look just really nice, almost uncirculated, if not uncirculated condition. And just here's an example. There's no scratches, super shiny still, just very, very, very nice. And they all, I think they're all 2000 Denvers because I can see a couple of the dates and mint marks as through here. And whenever I was laying them out, I saw there was no edge lettering, so I know that they're all old. And I noticed that they're all obverse up. So it's almost like maybe they were someone's collection. They just took them out and slid them in this bank wrapped roll right here. But still, 19 years old and in this nice a condition, I will keep all of these. These are really nice. First bank wrapped roll, roll number 8. And we have our first proof of the night. That is great. So let's check it out right here. It is a 2007 San Francisco. And I double checked the red book right before I picked it up. And there's only 2.5 million minted of this coin. So that is very cool. Got to love the proof. We're on roll number 11 and we have another NIFC. This time it is a Dwight Eisenhower. It's not the greatest condition. It looks like it's got some gunk on the back. But let's see. This one is 2015 Philadelphia. On that same roll, we have another NIFC. And it's easy for me to tell when I have an NIFC because I stack up all the common presidents right over here. So if it doesn't belong in any of those piles, then I know it's an NIFC. So here's that NIFC. It's actually a Harry Truman. And let's see what year it is. It looks like it's a 2015 Denver. Got to love that. I don't think I have the Harry Truman coin, so that's pretty cool. And we are up to 5 of the NIFC presidents and the proof NIFC Sacagawea 2007. So that's very cool. We're on roll 13 and we have another NIFC. Unfortunately, this one looks like it's got some ink on it. Hopefully you can see that, like purplish. I don't know if it's ink or something else. It does look like ink, but it is a 2007, and that is an NIFC year. And so we'll go ahead and put that right next to the 2007 proof, which is cool. And then we had two really nice looking ones underneath it. This is one of those common years that I keep right over here so I know when it's a common one. But we'll go ahead and set it up there just because it's in such nice shape. This is roll number 14, and it is the 2005 Denver NIFC that we talked about at the opening. So I went ahead and figured I'd open it live, see what all we get in here. And it's in really nice shape, so that's really cool. So let's just check that out. Got to love that. Very nice. And only 2.5 million minted of this. So relatively low mintage. Roll number 20, and it's the second to the last coin. We have a 2006 NIFC. And I checked the red book real quick. 2.8 million minted. Got to love the low mintage right there. So very cool. So now we have 2005 Denver, 2006 Denver, and 2007 Denver, as well as that 2007 San Francisco proof. The very next roll, roll 21, and we have one of the Native American coins. It was up versus up, so I've already checked it out. And this is the Mohawk Ironworkers, and it's 2015 Denver. I looked in the red book, only 2.2 million minted. So gotta love that low mintage. Doesn't have, I mean, it's got just a few, very, very few minor scratches, but it's lost a lot of its luster, so I don't really know what condition it is. But the red book shows MS65 condition is worth $5. So not quite sure what this would be condition-wise, but I will take that. I'm getting close to having the full set of those Native American designs, so that's really cool. And just two coins later, and we have a 2002 Denver. This is also an NIFC year. Roll 22 is the roll that had the foreign ender, and now that we have it out of the roll, we can go ahead and read it, and it says, Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan. Very cool. This is the first coin I have from Jordan in my collection now, so that is cool. I don't know what it's worth. I mean, looking at the reverse right here, it says 5 piastres or pastries. So hopefully I'm saying that right. I may not be. Apologize if I'm not. Still pretty cool. I love foreigns. Just a couple coins later, and we have another one of the harder to find Native American years. And the reason this one is harder to find is because this has only 1.8 million minted. I double checked the red book. So definitely low mintage there. And so that's a very cool find. 2017 Philadelphia. And this is the Sacagawea Native American design. Really cool. I didn't have that one before now, so that one's exciting. Wow, I should have left the camera on. The very next coin is a Lyndon B. Johnson, another NIFC president, and I do not think I have this one yet, so that's really cool. It's got a lot of foreign debris on it, and it's also lost a lot of its luster, but still very cool because, again, I'm pretty sure I don't have that one. So I have my little helper here, and I'm teaching her about dollar coins, and so she opened up roll number 24, and this is roll number 25, and she has her first find.
And I found a foreign.
Where is it from?
It is from Canada.
That's right. Flip it over. Let's see the other side. That is awesome. I have never seen a Canadian dollar coin before. Very cool.
This is my first time doing dollar coins.
That's right. We are working on roll number 26, and my little helper has another find.
I found an NIFC.
Yep, it is Chester Arthur. It's one of the higher mintage of the NIFCs. I checked the red book already. It's 6 million minted. So it's a little bit higher than a lot of the others, but it's still technically not intended for circulation, so we will take it all day long.
I'm on roll 27, and my sister's here, And I found another NIFC.
That's right. Good old Teddy Roosevelt. Got to love it. We're on roll number 30, and my little helper found something super interesting.
I found it could be a silver though.
You think it's a silver?
Yeah.
It looks silvery, doesn't it? But it's super thick. Raise the roll up so everyone can see. Just pick it up. Look how thick that is. It's thicker than all the other coins. It's got really weird reading, and it's got stamps on the edges.
Yeah, it looks very, very.
All right, let's see what it is. Let's see what it is.
Let's see what it is.
And it looks like a peso, maybe. España. It's from Spain, or maybe it's. Oh no, it looks like. Oh, it's a euro. It's a €2.
Oh my gosh! But still, it's still pretty cool.
That is very cool. That's our first foreign euro coin. So that's the year 2000. España.
Yay, that might go in my
€2.
The same roll, and I found an NIFC, my first one.
Yeah, that's a good job. It's a Gruver Cleveland. Show everybody. Very cool. And that's her first NIFC. So she had the €2 and an NIFC in this roll. Very cool. Well, my little helper went to go get dessert, and I'm finishing up that roll, and we have another NIFC in that same roll. It's another William McKinley, but this one is in much nicer shape. This is probably the nicest NIFC of the president NIFCs that we have found tonight. So that is very cool. I'm working on roll 32, and we just found a 2003 Philadelphia, and that is another NIFC year, and I checked the red book, only 3,080,000 minted, so relatively low. Let's add that to the pile right there. Looks like a total of 5 Sacagawea NIFCs besides the Native American ones. I'm working on roll number 33, and we found another Theodore Roosevelt. That is an NIFC year. This one, not only does it lost its luster, but it's got a couple scratches and dings, even more on the back. But it's still an NIFC. Don't know the mintage on that one yet, but I'll take it. I am on roll number 37, and we just found another one of the Native American designs. This is the Code Talker design. Very cool. It's in pretty nice shape, too. Very little scratches. Got a lot of luster left on it still. Really nice find right here. And I don't know exactly what the mintage is on these, but I know that most of these are pretty low. The very next roll, roll 38. And look at that right there. It looks like it's going to be another one of those Canadian dollars because of the multiple sides on the edge. And it is. Look at that. 4th foreign in the box. That is pretty cool. And this one is a 1987. That's awesome. Wonder what the exchange rate is on this. Am I losing money here? But I do like getting foreign coins, so that's pretty cool. I'll definitely save it. 4th foreign, 2nd Canadian of the box. This is roll 40, and man, this is interesting. 2nd or 3rd coin in, I flipped it over, and it is a Warren Harding, which is one of the NIFC years. I don't know the mintage, but definitely one of the NIFC years. So that was really cool. And then on the right next to it was a really dirty, messed up, but 2007 Philadelphia. And last time we looked at 2007, I'm pretty sure these were pretty low mintage. Well, I think it was 3,080,000. So, but still, that's decently low. As dirty as this one is, though, not sure if I'm going to keep it. I'll just set it right there. Oh, this is exciting. I'm still working on that same roll, and we had a Harry Truman right there, but that's not the most exciting thing. Hopefully you can see it from this angle, but that second Susan B. Anthony right there is a proof. I could tell the frosting and the shine. So we have the third NIFC in this roll, the Harry Truman, and that proof. Let's see what they are. So first off, here is that Harry Truman. It's got some kind of sticker that used to be on the back. I don't know exactly, but that really hurts that. But let's go straight to this proof right here and see 1981. Yes! This is the NIFC year of the Susan B. Anthony. These are super hard to find. Oh, look at this. The only one I have of the 1981 is the Philadelphia right there. And I'm missing the D, I'm missing the S, and I was missing the S proof. That is very cool. This is going to fill a spot in the album, and that's a hard spot to fill too. Working on roll number 41, and we have a 2002 Philadelphia. This is another one of those NIFCs, and I'm 99% sure I already have that one. Roll number 42, and we have a Gruver Cleveland. I believe we already have one Gruver Cleveland this hunt, but not with as much luster as this one has on it, so that's really cool. Roll 43, and another Gruver Cleveland, but this one does not have as much luster, but it is still pretty nice. Very few scratches, so pretty happy with that. Well, we're all done hunting through the rolls, and now it's time for the second hunt, which is to look for errors. First off, we're going to look through the common presidents and the common Sacagaweas, and we're going to be looking for missing edge lettering, and there's also a couple really obvious doubled edge lettering that we're going to be looking for as well. So we'll check those and let you know if we find anything. Well, we didn't find any errors in the presidential dollars or the Native American designs. So now it's time to look through the 2000 Philadelphia Sacagaweas. So there's one main variety that we're going to be looking for, which is the bolded tail feathers right there. There's extra design in the tail feathers. And this is the Strike It Rich with Pocket Change book. And the error we're going to be looking for is the speared eagle right there. It looks like there's a spear to the eagle. So that's what we will be looking for in that one. Well, we didn't find any errors in the 2000 Philadelphia Sacagawea coins, but we still have the Susan B. Anthony. We're looking for the 1979 wide rim and narrow rim, and hopefully we find it. Going through those 1979 Philadelphia Susan B. Anthony's, we did find the wide rim error right here. This is the variety. It's really, I don't know if it's actually an error, but it's just a variety. But here is the thicker rim and the near date. You can see how close that is. And then here is the narrow rim. There's actually another type of rim that's a little bit thicker than the narrow rim, but thinner than the wide rim. But I like to compare the thickest one with the nearest date with the narrow rim far date and put them right next to each other like this, because you can see just there's over double the amount of space between this one and the rim and that one and the rim, and the same as with the bottom of the 9 and the rim and the bottom of the 9 and the rim over here. All right, so right here we are looking at the red book to identify whether or not our 1981 S proof is the type 1 rounded S or the type 2 rounded S. So a couple things I want you to notice before we look at the scope is the top right hand part of the S is much bigger and rounded on the type 2, and the bottom left hand end of the S on type 2 is smaller of a circular part right there at the bottom left. This gets thicker and it's like a bigger tip on the bottom left, and then the top right seems to be a little bit smaller. But then the actual S itself seems to be thicker all the way around in type 1. Type 2 is thinner all the way around, but then a little bit thicker in the top left, but still thinner than type 1. So here's that 1981 proof, and it looks like the top right-hand part of the S is a little bit thicker in that circle. And then the bottom is thinner The end of the S, the very bottom left-hand end of the S, seems to be smaller, and there seems to be more open in the bottom part right there. The bottom like circle of the S, the inside part, seems to be more open. And those are things that I noticed on the Type 2 picture in the Red Book. The thing that really makes it difficult is it looks like there is some post-mint damage that's kind of flattened it out a little bit and made different parts of the S a little bit thicker. So it really makes it tough to discern between Type 1 or Type 2. And looking at those pictures in the Red Book, the two looked so similar already. Anyway, let me know what you think, Type 1, Type 2, or more importantly, are there any other markers outside of the mint mark that I should be looking for to help make this decision that you guys know of? So we're all done with the hunt, and here's the overall wrap-up. We ended up with a total of 24 of the common presidents in uncirculated condition. Just really all the luster still left on them. Very few scratches, just really nice. We ended up with 16 of the NIFC presidents right there. 16 coins and 10 individual presidents. A couple presidents we had 2 or 3 of. We had 3 of the more uncommon Native American designs. Code Talkers, the Iron Workers, the Sequoia. And then we had the 2007 Proof Sacagawea, and that's an NIFC year as well. We had that 1979 wide rim near date error or variety, so that was cool to find. And then we had another 24 of the 2000 Denver uncirculated. It came in a whole roll, but I ended up getting rid of 1 or 2 that did have a few scratches. But man, that roll was almost 100% uncirculated. It was just great. And then we had 4 of the common Native American coins in uncirculated condition. And then we had a total of 6 of the Sacagawea NIFC years, 2002 through, I want to say 2008. We had a dollar coin or some denomination from Jordan. We had a 2 euro, that is cool, year 2000. And then we had 2 Canadian coins, which is an awesome little find right there, 2 Canadian dollar coins. As well as the 1981 S Proof that filled a spot in the album. Gotta love it. Well, the Robinhood coins giveaway for this video is going to be this William McKinley NIFC presidential dollar, and it's still got a lot of luster left on it. Really, really nice condition. Probably one of the better NIFCs that I found. And I checked the Red Book, only 3.3 million minted, so pretty cool there. As well as this really nice Denver 2000 Sacagawea. Very nice. Lots of luster still left on it. It was in that roll that was full of really nice 2000 Denvers. So as always, to enter that giveaway, just comment on the video and we'll use a random comment picker to pick the winner. Well, I hope you enjoyed the hunt as much as we did. It was a lot of fun. If so, smash that like button. If you like our content, hit subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you don't miss any videos or giveaways. And with that, we will see you on the next hunt.